Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Gina and it's Gina's signature. So today I'll be making this bonnet. I made it and it came out beautiful. I used two colors. It's a reversible bonnet. You can use the side, the wine color, and then you can turn it to the other side, and then you can use the other side, which is the green color. It's very easy, super easy, and very nice, so you don't need to waste your money buying it. Just watch this tutorial and learn one or two things on how to go about it. You can just make use of your leftover fabrics. You can make use of an Ankara print as well. It will still come out fine depending on what you want. So if this is what you're interested in, kindly watch till the end. So let's get over the cutting of this beautiful piece. It's a head bonnet and it's a reversible bonnet. So let's get right into it. So I'm making use of a Mikado fabric and then a satin fabric. So this Mikado fabric is wine color, though it looks as if it's red from the camera angle, but it's a wine colored Mikado. And then I'll be making use of the green one as well, but let me just cut this out. So I folded this into four. Just fold as if you want to cut your peplum. Fold into four. And then I'm going to be making use of 15 inches for the length. So right from the apex right there, the tip of the clothes, I'll be marking 15 inches all the way around. So let me just show you slow and steady. Just mark it all the way around like so. Just make sure the tip is not moving from that point, and then after doing that I'll be cutting the excess out. And so this is what I have. So I'll be opening this up so that you'd see it the way it looks. So this is how big or how wide it looks. So if you want to make yours like smaller, you can go ahead and do that, but I just want this to be big. So I've gone ahead to cut out exactly what I cut out on this green as well. For this green, I was not having enough, so I had to join it, but it didn't show at the end of the day, so I joined it and then cut out that same circle, the same measurement that I did for that. So now I'm just going to be taking it to my sewing machine, placing right sides facing each other, and then I'll be running half an inch all the way, and then leave a little bit of 2 inches so that I can use it to turn it out. So let me quickly do that. And so I've gone ahead to do that, and this is what we have. So I left like 2 inches unsewn so that I'll be able to turn it out from there. So I'm going to be notching this all the way. This notching makes it easy for you to turn one, and then when you are giving it a very good press, it's going to be laying very flat. So that is the essence of these notches that I'm making all around it. So let me just quickly knot, and while notching, please don't notch across this the line you sew so that it will not affect the sewing. So let me just quickly turn this out and I'll be right back. So I've gone ahead to turn this out, and this is what we have. We all know Mikado is quite thick, so you can see I've ironed this out as it is here. I've already gone ahead to iron it out, and I left that space still open. Please don't close it for now. And then I'll be marking 1 inch from that open space. I'll be marking 1 inch all the way around to meet the other side of the open space. So I'll be running the stitch on that 1 inch line that I marked, which I just did. So you can see if it's even visible from the camera angle like so. I sew 1 inch all the way around. The only place I left is that open space that I left initially, but this 1 inch that I made sure that I closed it up. There's no space in between. So now right there under the 1 inch, I'll be marking half an inch under the 1 inch. So I'll be marking half an inch, not on top of it, I beg your pardon. Under the 1 inch, I'll be marking half an inch all the way around. So I'm going to be marking that, and then I'm going to be sewing my stitch on that half an inch, beg your pardon, all the way around. So for this, I made use of matching threads so that it would not be too visible. So I made use of green under and then wine on top. Yeah. So let me quickly do that. So I've gone ahead to do that, and I've already sewn that half an inch all the way, leaving a space where I'll be passing my elastic band. So for this elastic band, I'll be making use of 16 inches in length. So if you want to get yours, just measure your head to know how tight you want it to be before cutting out your elastic. And this elastic is an ½ inch elastic, so I'll be using my safety pin to pass it across that hole that I made that was ½ inch. That is what I'll be doing. Let me quickly do that, because if I say I should do it here, it will take a lot of time. So let me do it off camera and then I'll be right back. So having gone through the whole process of passing it through the holes, this is what I arrived. So I came out at that hole that I left initially, that was the 2 inches. So if you want, you can just use your machine to stitch it together, but I'm going to be tying this because I felt like the elastic was still too big. So I'm just going to be tying it to the length I would want it, or how tight I would want it to be on my head. So that is why I'm using my hand to tie. So you can tie this into 3 or 4 places, or times rather. Tie it 3 or 4 times so that you don't want that losing up by the time you wear your bonnet. Tighten it very well as you're tying it. Just make sure it's very, very tight so that it won't lose up while wearing it. So I've tightened it like 4 times, and then I'll be cutting out the excess. So after cutting out the excess, this is what we have. I'm going to be pushing that in, and then for that space that was left unsewn, I'm just going to be making use of my thread and my needle. If you want to go to the sewing machine and do that, you can do that, but I'm just going to be making use of my thread and needle, and then I'll be tacking it in place so that it will conceal and it will not show again. And voila, we are through with our hair bonnets. As you can see, it came out very, 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 very beautiful. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, it's a quick one anyways, it's very beautiful. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you all, and watch out for my next tutorial because it's gonna be a banger. Thank you all, and God bless you. Love you all, and like I always say, this is Gina's Signatures, and of course, I'll be signing out. Catch you all on my next tutorial. Bye. Ciao.